Hello everyone, Sylvia here. You're probably thinking, what on earth is Sylvia sitting there holding a teddy bear for? You'll find out in a minute. I'd like to introduce you to Milton. I brought him on a day down in Milton on Sea and wasn't sure what to call him, so I thought I'll call him Milton after where I bought him. And he makes a wonderful surrogate patient for when I'm doing my absent raking healing. That being so, the reason I want to introduce you to Milton today is because I have a little story to tell about a teddy bear that illustrates wonderfully how we have different perceptions in life. I've just put a blog up for the Ultimate Blog Challenge that I'm taking part in, and we were asked to do something about a teddy bear. And I thought back to my childhood, and I recall inheriting my sister's teddy bear, naming him Bruno. He was a lovely brown bear, not like grey and white Milton here, although he's lovely. And I really loved Bruno, and I used to talk to him a lot and cuddle him a lot, as little girls would do. Anyway, one fine day, my older sister, who obviously had been to the hairdressers and also seen Mummy cutting Daddy's hair and how it used to grow, and she got a pair of scissors and she decided she was going to cut Bruno's hair. And Mummy said, "Don't do that. You can't cut Teddy's hair." "Oh yes," she said, "because you cut Daddy's hair, so I'm going to cut Bruno's hair." "No," cried Mother, "you mustn't do that because it won't grow again." "Oh yes it will," she says. "Daddy's hair grows and my hair grows again when it's cut." And before you could say Jack Robinson, there she was cutting off all the lovely hair, the lovely fur from Bruno, and I ended up with a very bald Bruno, and I cried a lot because I was really upset. So that's the teddy bear story. Yes, I grew up and I've looked at lots of teddy bears in shops, and I've collected teddy bears on and off, but somehow not quite the same as my lovely Bruno, who ended up a very bare bear. But you see, my mother knew that hair would grow on a human, but her perception about teddy bear's hair was that it definitely doesn't grow because it hasn't got human cells. But my big sister, all she knew was that if you cut hair with a pair of scissors, because she'd seen Daddy's hair grow, that Teddy's hair would grow. And I thought, that's interesting, because sometimes in life we have a perception about something that we expect to happen or we think about, and we really believe that, but actually then it doesn't turn out the same way as we perceive, does it? So the lesson from my little bear is, before we actually jump in on something because we think we've perceived it right, maybe we ought to stand back and think, have I actually got the right perception on this? And then we might save ourselves a deal of heartache. So that's my little story and my little motivation for you for this week. When you're perceiving something, make sure you've got the right perception and don't end up in life similar to my bear called Bruno. Have a great week, folks.